We're Ray and Candace.
From Need More Designs in Portland, Oregon.
We like good design and great stories.
We also love coffee and discovering new and amazing coffee roasters.
Did you know that over 2 billion cups of coffee are consumed in the world every day?
And there are thousands of small and large roasters out there roasting phenomenal coffee.
Join us as we discover new coffee, one bag, one episode at a time.
This is Unpacking Coffee.
In this week's episode,
Supercrown!
Supercrown of Brooklyn, New York. This is a fantastic brand. It is roasted by Darleen Scherer, who has been doing this for like a year now, but apparently roasting for longer.
14 years.
14 years, which is, as you pointed out,
Basically
about
forever.
Yeah.
I'm Darleen Scherer. I'm founder of Supercrown Coffee Roasters in Bushwick, Brooklyn. Been coffee since 2002. I started as, founded Gorilla Coffee in 2002 in Park Slope, Brooklyn. It was the first craft artisanal roaster in Brooklyn, in New York at that time.
The idea behind this brand is that it's a coffee club. So you subscribe, and Darleen finds a new coffee for you every week. Mm-hmm. And everyone is different and includes a little story about the coffee.
On our site, we have a coffee every week that's on offer. It's subscription only. So the idea is that someone would get a new coffee every week if they sign up for a weekly subscription. You have a choice for weekly or bi-weekly. And then, I'm sourcing new coffees all the time. So, if you subscribe for a week, it's 52 coffees for the whole year. A bag in a box that's 8.8 ounces is 250 grams. It's seasonally selected. So I'm, sourcing coffee that I find really interesting or noteworthy, an award winner, some unique varietal or a processing method. Or a certain producer that seems to be doing really interesting stuff. And so on each coffee, there's a card that has info about that.
What did Darleen tell us about this brand?
So Darleen is sourcing 52 coffees a year, and she talked to us about how she's finding these coffees. And something that's really interesting about that is that she is not going to source.
I've gone to a bunch of, been through all Central America and South America, and have relationships within the coffee industry from being on Roasters Guild and being a barista judge. So I have relationships with importers that specialize in certain regions, or if they're an exporter/importer that specialize in, say, Kenyan and Ethiopian coffees, or someone who specializes who gets really beautiful Colombian coffees.
The color palette is bright and friendly and feels extremely modern and approachable and goes really well with this design.
Martin Eustason is a really great graphic designer that he designed our logo and the packaging. I really wanted to do a box because it just spoke to the level of quality and care and stuff. And there's something about a box where it keeps its shape, and that's nice where, you have it on your counter next to your grinder and your coffee set up, and it just always looks the same, and that's kind of nice. I like that a lot. And the box is, recycled paper, and the bag inside is compostable. So it's, we have these cards that are on the front of each box. They're held together with these photo corners. And they're like a Polaroid, so kind of as a little bit nod to the past, a little, and on the back is a picture of the producer, something about the farm or coffee that's unique, that, and then a story that, to the point as I can, about why that coffee is unique. And the colors change all the time, and I love that, It's like the coffees are changing all the time, the colors of the, we have this one coffee from Nos Naranjos, and it is orange. The color of it is orange. And then, we have a yellow Catura coffee that's that we have in-house right now, and so the color of the card is actually the color of a yellow Catura.
We worked on the website, and so we had the opportunity to have a lot of fun with the colors and the logo and just the general playfulness of it. We've got these great coffee cards And on the back, there's a roast report, and then you go on the site and you can sort through these. You can read the longer roast reports, find out all about the coffee.
It's like it encourages you to remember it, know the story behind it, and the boxes just make it really look high end.
Did
I
we
really
talk
like.
about this? This is our first box.
Yeah, first box we've covered on the show.
They're having a lot of fun with the menu, and I'm guessing that Philip had a little bit to do with this part. They have a bialy that's being made for them.
Love me a bialy.
They have a drink called the Laura Palmer.
You know, this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
You and I were in Austin recently, right? And we visited Houndstooth Coffee. And they made us an iced coffee that was in the more traditional Japanese style.
Basically like what we call the Arnold Palmer, you know, where you have like half lemonade and half iced tea. But we're doing it with coffee. So we make iced coffee. We do iced coffee the Japanese method. So it's like double strength over ice to just get all those like beautiful nuances out of coffee.
Darleen Scherer is the superstar behind Supercrown of Brooklyn, New York.
Really?
Yeah. Look, I freely admit I fucked this recording up twice now.
Okay.